Hi, my name's Chloe and I'm an 11 Health patient coach. Today I'm here with my boyfriend Levi, and we're going to answer some questions about ostomies and intimacy with chronic illness and an ostomy. How did you tell him that you have an ostomy? So basically, when we first met, we were chatting online at first. I told him before we went on our first date because I was like, if he's not okay with this, I don't want him to get too attached. I was like, I don't want to tell him later after I get attached to him and him be like, I'm not okay with that. And I was just like, hey, just so you know, I have an ostomy, this is what it is, this is why I have it, this is kind of like my story in a nutshell. And I made sure to have like a really positive attitude about it, because if I don't have a positive attitude, then he's gonna kind of react negatively to it too. So I think that confidence is really important, right? What questions did he have about your ostomy and your illness?
I was basically just kind of concerned about your health at first, just making sure that you were going to be okay. I was wondering if it was permanent because I didn't hear much about it before.
Yeah, he was really nice about it. I like it when people ask questions because I just want them to understand more, and I really wanted him to understand because I was really interested in him and it was potentially a relationship, so I wanted him to understand and kind of know what he was getting into. What was your initial reaction? So what was your initial reaction when I told you?
I honestly didn't really mind because everyone has their thing, and I just kind of went with it because I was really interested in her. So I was just, yeah. And then when I first saw it, it was interesting.
Yeah, I showed it to him on, it was our fourth date? Fourth or fifth date. He was like, hey, can I see it?
Yeah, I wanted to see it. I was interested.
I showed it to him and he was like, oh, that's okay. Did you think that it was going to be something different than it was, or did you imagine it different?
I had no idea because, like I said, I'd never heard of it before.
Does it hurt to have sex with an ostomy? I assume that this is referring to, does it hurt my stoma to have sex with an ostomy? And it doesn't hurt me personally. Does it hurt you?
No.
No.
And it honestly doesn't even get in the way. You don't even really notice it.
Yeah, it doesn't get in the way at all, and it doesn't hurt my stoma at all. But I do think that maybe if you had just recently had your surgery, maybe it could affect it a little bit. We don't think about it at all. Do you wear anything to conceal your ostomy or make it more comfortable? So I personally don't, because I just feel like wearing something will add more attention to it. I'll be having to constantly adjust it and think about it. But I did ask him before, I was like, hey, do you want me to wear a smaller bag? But I always make sure to empty before.
That is very important.
Yes, it is really important.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing it. It just doesn't bother me at all. It's just part of her and I love her, so.
So as you can see, Levi is very comfortable with my ostomy. He's been with me through surgeries, through lots of hospital stays. He was in the emergency room with me. He knows how to take care of me because I made sure to tell him about my illness and so that he fully understands. So I have necrotizing enterocolitis and I have short bowel syndrome. Be positive about it and confident, and make sure that they understand and tell them in a way that understands, but not sounding negative oh, this is what I have to go through all the time.
I think it's just really important to let the person, your partner, know before you get in the relationship, just so you know what you're getting into, because in our case it doesn't really make a difference.
I constantly felt like I was hiding something from him if I didn't tell him. Well, thank you for watching, and you can visit the 11 Health website if you have any other questions about dating with an ostomy. Thank you.